Hello today and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third. We're saying the full title because we're playing as the true heroes of this story, Rocco, Dean, and Ries. Okay, this star door is getting a bit hard. I did work on it though. I did cheese it a little bit. I got some levels. I got CP too. So I can take these guys down pretty reliably. We're still gonna get hit by the afterblow. Also, enemies are dropping tear bombs at a pretty good rate. There's a tear rub bomb. Do you know the name of Estelle Bright? The thief without equal. In her lifetime, she stole many treasures and left behind over 1,000 chests. I don't know if that's true. I guess it is true. I mean, if you're not counting the third, given the fact that she joins real late, there's like 500 something in second chapter. I don't know if there's over 500 in first chapter though, so it might not technically be over 1,000. It might be like 800 something. Calling you out, Xseed. You're making my girl sound like a bigger thief than she is. All that's left at the bottom is the tiny glimmer of hope. We should put that on. It's only the second accessory we found. Ries. Oh no, I found another one, my bad. We got Prevent Freeze and Prevent Fate. Let's put this on. I'll give Dean the feather brooch. Yeah, like enemies, they drop tear bombs from time to time. I've got like a dozen of them. They're not that helpful. They only recover 200 HP, and our hit points are in the thousands, so it's like, if I had to use one, it really wouldn't do all that much for me. Don't freeze me. Thank you. Also, I've been hanging out with Welmer. Look at that. Look at him flash. I think that's a turbo mode bug. Whoops. But yeah, I've been hanging out with Welmer. I have a better idea of how the abandoned potluck actually works. No, run. Trying to get preemptive strikes all the time. Oh, this probably... I wonder if the battles you fight here count towards your stats on the Gralsritter notebook. But yeah, I learned how it works. I guess, like, I kind of knew, but I've never used it multiple times in succession before, so I've never, like, tested it. But it seems to always drop one party member down to 1 hit point and 0 CP, and it'll put the other two at full hit points and 100 CP guaranteed. Which isn't that good, because if you have over 200 with one of those people, it automatically brings them down to 100. It's not that, like, good. It's not worth actually using the services for. Though he can heal you if, like, you're really desperate and you need to go back to the beginning and get, like, a free rest. Just don't eat the potluck. It's gross. Take this. One thing that is nice is, obviously, when we level up, we get full heals. So that can come in handy. Alright, which way do we want to go? Let's say items are on this side, or not. We got a boss. Mini-boss. Huh? Why is there a frozen rock in the middle of the path? I don't know. It doesn't look like anything special, but that's a weird place for one to be. What's your damage? Don't wander over to random crap when you don't know what it is. Whoa, it's moving. Maybe that warning was a little too late. We're actually fighting it. Surprise attack. Oh, it's preparing arts. Alright, let's shake it down. This is your best friend. The shakedown's real good. Why? That was weird. It was like a real slow turnaround. It resisted too. Fantastic. This isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, I swear to God, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be super pissed. You ain't beating me that easy. Oh, it did tons of damage, but it did not inflict a death blow. We won. I hope that was worth trading all that CP. Phew, that scared the heck out of me. No doubt. Who'd have thought a rock would turn into a monster? Well, maybe you wouldn't have been scared if you hadn't been such a dumbass. What was I just saying about dragging me down? Sorry, man. For the love of Adios. That goes for you too, Dean. You ever gonna grow out of being such a damn coward? Ugh, at this rate, we're not even gonna be able to get through here by sundown. Maybe it's time I cut the dead weight and went on by myself. Then go. What was that? You heard me. If you're that determined to go by yourself, be my guest. You're the tough one here, right? You can handle everything in here by yourself, right? Why would you want a bunch of weaklings like us around? Get moving, tough guy. Try saying that again. Besides, the only reason we're even here in this cave right now is because you thought this was a good idea. I'm sick of it, and I sure as hell don't want to be told I'm getting in the way by the guy who forced me into this crap. Come on, Ries. We're out of here. Yeah, I'm good with that. I know when I'm not needed. No point in hanging around after being told I'm dead weight. That's how it's gonna be, huh? See you never. Doesn't he ever get tired of keeping that act up 24/7? Who cares? He's on his own now. Yeah, it gets harder because then you only have 2 people. Fuck this game. They're like, yeah, we didn't think this was hard enough yet. Let's take one of your guys away. Ah! No. No. Why is this game so mean? Turn around. No, 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 no. Oh. You can't avoid the shakedowns. Take that. Oh, please level up. Tear bomb needed. I have a somewhat unfavorable premonition with this. The lock on the front of the chest is just painted on. Right, is that every angle? Yeah, because we came from this direction, and this is where we were going with Rocco. Oh, no! No! Get our butts kicked. Maybe we should use some of those tear bombs. Not yet, though. We're doing the shakedowns. Although the like pinch song in this game is really cool. Take that. No, 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 no. Get back over here. Oh crap, we're dead. We're super dead. Fuck! That doesn't work without Rocco. Holy shit. Well, we have a reset on, right? I can do this. How close are we to leveling? We're like 200, 300 off with Ries, and a couple hundred off with Dean, I think, if I'm reading that right. Here we go. Reviving bomb. Finally. What makes the chess of Liberl so talkative anyway? Most other countries prefer strong, silent chess. So that's a joke. I mean, like, obviously, all the chess messages are jokes, but the joke is that, I'll just finish this thought, is that in the Erebonian arc, the chests don't display messages. Most of them don't. So Xseed had to, like, stop this little practice in Trails of Cold Steel because Falcom didn't make the chest display messages. He can go get himself killed for all I care. We're going home. Oh, we're actually going in an opposite direction. I didn't realize. I thought we were just gonna slowly go in the same direction he went. Whoopsie daisy. But yeah, also I think like that's a joke about like the Erebonian ethos. They prefer the strong silent type. Someone says that. I believe Joshua says it in Bose during first chapter, like shortly after they first meet Olivier. Estelle's like, are all Erebonians like that? And Joshua's like, I'd rather that not be the Erebonian stereotype. But the joke there, or not joke, but like the illusion there is the fact that Joshua himself is Erebonian. But Estelle doesn't know that at the time. She doesn't know where he was born and raised. You think Rocco's still alright? He might be pretty strong, but the monsters in here are, like, way stronger than one of us. Who cares? He was the one who said he wanted to go ahead on his own. He made his bed. What am I in it? Haven't seen one like this before. What is this creepy thing? I maybe should have healed before doing this fight. Shake it down. Get the shakedowns. Oh, come on. Space Jam! I didn't... Oh, this is bad. I maybe should have healed before this fight. Oh, I kind of bugged it a little bit thanks to turbo mode. It'll undo itself. I have faith. I've seen this before in my private... There you go. I've seen that happen before. This game was really not designed for it, though it's nice it exists. Son of a bitch. Alright, here's what we do. Item? No, not item. Let's go with a little craft. Go shake down. Get the shakedowns. Space Jam. Alright, attack. There you go. Just in range. Good thing I put that accessory that increases Dean's movement. We did it. Man, that was nasty. And Rocco's walking ahead alone in a place crawling with monsters just like that. Hey, Dean. I feel like this really ain't the time for us to be fighting each other and trying to act big. Hey, Ries. Yeah? Have you ever seen Rocco show any sign of weakness before? Ever? Well, now that you mention it, no. Same here. He might be pretending he's strong all the time, but he never lets any sign of weakness slip or whines like we do. He's always the one who's pushing us and trying to make us better ourselves. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we really wouldn't be here. We'd still be loitering around back in Rouen forever, probably. We can let all the dead weight stuff slide this once. Maybe he pisses me off sometimes, but I ain't about to turn my back on him when he's always had ours. Damn straight. That was easy. Never mind the fact we're almost dead. Okay, fighting that monster doesn't respond to the others. This is the way he went, right? Alright, let's save here. Really trudging through this door. Get over here. That took a while to, like, proc. The Ravens are really pushing the game to its limits. All that programming data. Whoa! Just use a regular tear bomb on yourself, bro. Please don't attack him again. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. That's okay, though. I have this. I have... Where is it? Here we go. Embolden. Now's not the time to be dead. Fortunately, that put Dean's CP back at 0. Given that they all come with Embolden, it really seems like the game was planned around the fact that they were going to get knocked out a lot. Especially because they don't have orbments. That took a while. Look at that. There's like a hang up there. What's going on? Don't think my PC's doing anything in the background. Especially since these games run on toasters. Don't know what's going on with that. Alright, shake down. Get the shakedowns. There we go. There's one level. Alright, whoa! Mean. Space Jam! Run. When's Space Jam 2 coming out? That's a thing, right? I didn't imagine that. That wasn't a fever dream. LeBron's totally gonna be in Space Jam 2. Get some more shakedowns. That fight really works out. Yay! Anytime we can get preemptive this guy, it really helps. Let's see, levels are a bit off now, all the way at 28,090, and we're at the low 27,000s. So yeah, that would take a while to get to. Feels like I've properly gamed it up and gotten about as much experience as they ever intended you to get. So with these guys, with the way they die, they cause damage, but I can beat them straight with physical, so it allows me to build CP. Fighting those guys really helps, as long as I can get the jump on them. Alright, which way we want to go? Let's try over here. Nope, that's an exit. Here we go. Tear bomb. You've stolen my treasure and my heart. Where the hell is Rocco? How far up are we? You'd think I would remember the layout of this place better than I do, but I don't. Oh, come on. Just run. Those guys aren't worth fighting. Yo, Dean, that looks like him. You see him? What's that idiot doing? He's frozen. Oh, damn it. I can't move. Ugh. Looks like this is the end of the line for me. Rocco! This ain't good. He's frozen. Can you handle it, Ries? Sure thing. Where did he get that? Ugh. I can move. Heh, you're a real sorry sight, man. Sorry for keeping you waiting. What the hell are you guys doing here? I thought you bailed. More like we came to bail you out. But we can talk later. We've got a fight on our hands. Ugh, fine. Here we go. Shake down. Get the shakedowns. Let's go with Vigorate on Raku. Attack. Oh god, that did not do shit. Oh nice, it's gonna miss. I thought that was a tracking art. Let's move over here. I don't want to risk attacking there and potentially getting inside of the art. Yeah, we did it. We did it perfectly. Teamwork, baby. Look at these guys living up to their potential. Phew, good thing we made it in time. Seriously, you really bit off more than you could chew this time, Rocky. What are you two doing here? Why'd you come after me? Even without guys, I could have handled... Even without guys? Even without you guys? Even without you guys, I could have handled that just... No, you couldn't, you dumbass. What was that? For once in your life, stop being so stubborn. If we hadn't come when we did, you would have been dead. And you know it, too. You just don't want to say it. What was that? Nah, I guess I haven't got the right to be getting all angry. Sorry, man. I shouldn't have told you to go on alone like I did. I might have said earlier that I was only trying to become a bracer because you pushed us into it. But I swear, that's not the only reason. There's no way I could have made it through all the insane training we got put through and not quit part way if that was the only reason. I would have thrown in the towel a long time ago if I wasn't serious about this. What he said. I'm just as serious about this as you are, you know? I know you're in a rush and try to be as tough as Agate and everything, and I can't blame you. But whether it's how you'd want things or not, the three of us are in this together. It wouldn't hurt to rely on us at least a little, would it? Alright, you've got me. And I ain't no dumbass, Dean. I know my limits. You're probably right. I was just in so much of a rush to try and narrow the gap between us that I lost sight of myself. Rocco. That last fight was enough to open my eyes. I'm not up for the task of getting through this place alone. I know that I need you guys with me every step of the way. So sorry. Would you two let me stick with you again? Come on, really? As if you need to even ask. Thanks. What's gotten into you two? Anyone look as you two now and think smooching and wedding bells are in your future. You've made up, so make with the kissing. Oh, shove it up your ass. Besides, you still owe me an apology. Huh? For what? When someone's frozen, you're supposed to use an item on them or something. You know, like a carrier bomb. Were you trying to kill me? Hey, it did the trick, right? I guess. Maybe I do owe you one. Thanks. What's gotten into you? Oh, wait, am I the one you want to smooch? In your dreams. Kidding, kidding. Well, anyway, let's get going. You got it. Right. Hey, we're a happy team again. I think that's the end up there. This place is shorter than I remember it being. Let's look in here, though. Are we gonna have to fight Agate? Maybe? I don't remember. Unfortunately, what you stole from me won't help relieve you of your kleptomaniac issues. Okay, get off the topic. I have a problem, okay? Thanks for lifting that guild off of me. No problem. That's a really good consumable. Tira Bomb? Excuse me, I got lost. Can you take me with you? Nope. Did I really clear out everything? I guess I did. It just doesn't feel like it. Damn it. Get off my back. I go back down a little bit. I guess I did do everything. That or they changed the layout slightly. Could have sworn there was like an additional cave on like when you're on the side out here that you can go in that you normally would find like an item or two. Let's heal up. Let's use these tear bombs because they don't do much in terms of like helping in battle itself. Unless there's a charging station right inside. Is that possible? Ah, save. If there's a charging station right in here, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Nope, it's automatically a cutscene. Whoa, this is way more roomy than the other caves we've been in. You think this is the end of the line? It sure looks that way. I don't see anything here though, or anyone. Maybe we haven't finished exploring. Nah, you're done. Nice work, guys. What? Where'd you come from? You were tailing us the whole time, weren't you? Bingo. I've seen everything that's happened on the way here. I figured you wouldn't find it easy, but I wasn't expecting you all to split up partway through. That was your fault for picking this place. We wouldn't have split up if you picked somewhere less complicated. That's why I picked this place, numbnuts. I wanted to see how you'd react when you found yourselves in a complex situation. And I got exactly what I wanted out of it. Huh? Yeah, I could buy that. Thanks a lot. You guys are already squared away in battle. I'll give you that. On that front, you're already ahead of your average junior bracer. Really? You really think so? But that's only in terms of strength. Unfortunately, you need more than that to be a good bracer, junior or senior. What I saw today really helped me make up my mind on whether you're cut out for this line of work. Good for you. I still don't have enough to go on to make the final call, though. If you want to prove to me that you've got what it takes, then you're gonna have to prove it to my heavy blade first. How did I know this is how it was gonna go? Duh, because it was obvious. You want to see what we've got? We'd be happy to show you. Come at me. Damn it, I'm not fully prepared for this. Alright. Dean, can you shake down Agate? Shake down the heavy blade. Slowly turn around and do it. Alright, let's go with no mercy. I doubt this is going to deal a death blow, but it could do lots of damage. Yeah, it did okay. Let's see here. I'm going to try a little something. Alright, craft. I want to, invigorate Ries. Then we'll use his strongest attack on his next turn. Agate's taking it easy on us, though. I feel like he could have, like, busted out his S-craft. But he hasn't done that. Damn it, but now Agate's, nerf is gone. I'm gonna do it anyway. Here I go. Damn, can't use Soul Infusion with Rocco. Wow, that really didn't do a lot. Here we go, Soul Infusion. Heal Rocco up. Don't attack Dean, please. There you go, Ries. Ow. Heal Dean up. Ooh. Damn, he's too far out of range. Oh, come on. Oh, here comes the S-craft. Thankfully, it's a single target one. Rest in peace, though, Ries. Damn. But I do have... No, I'm short of Embolden. No, but Dean can do it. Good. Then shake down Agate. Alright, get up, Ries. Hey, you missed. Sweet. Oh, we got you now, Agate. Damn, look at all that experience. We did it? No joke? We seriously beat him? No way. Well, I'm impressed. Yeah. Of course it was too good to be true. Figures. Don't go getting too down in the dumps. You managed to get one over me. You should still feel proud of yourselves. Anyway, now I'm confident I've got a good handle on what you're capable of. So let me break down how you did. Now? You're gonna tell us our exam results then? Here it comes. First up, Dean. I'm first? As a plus, your judgment ain't anything to sniff at. On the other hand, you have a tendency to play it safe even when you don't have to. You're next, Ries. Lay it on me. Your forte is your intuition. In that department, there's solid potential. As far as negatives go, it's hard to overlook how careless you can be when a situation calls for critical thinking. Finally, there's you, Rocco. I'll give you credit for your determination and unrelenting drive to get the job done. but I really can't praise your inability to make calm, rational decisions. Stick those two qualities together, and you're a walking accident waiting to happen on your own. So I'm sure you can already tell, the three of you just aren't there yet. You're all missing something before I could call you ready. Watching you all work, I was on the tenterhooks the whole time. I hate to admit it, but he's probably right. Guess we're done then. That's just if I rate the three of you as individuals. If I rate you as a team, then my verdict becomes a little different. Huh? Wait, what? Watching you take on that last monster on the way here was when I was finally able to stake my confidence in you. Individually, none of you meet the mark, but slap the three of you together, and you just about squeeze over the line. And that's why I'm going to give you a passing grade, on one condition. We passed? What's the condition? You can be bracers, but you can only accept jobs as a group of 3, not individually. Not until you become senior bracers anyway. We'll see where you stand then. I'll be passing the news on to Jean, so once that's done and over with, he can throw all the work you can handle your way. Together? That's right. I want you to build up experience working together as a group. Work on each of your weaknesses. Then by the time you hit senior level, you'll hopefully be ready to take on the kind of solo work that you can't do now. Huh, I see. I can't help but feel lame for only getting a conditional pass. Sure, but it beats flunking out completely. Exactly. Well, I'll be expecting a lot of improvement from you guys. By the way, you planning on sticking to stun rods as your main weapons? I'll buy you all new ones from the weapon shop over in Bose in honor of you passing. Just a little something from me. You're gonna buy us something? That's awesome. I think I'm gonna be sick. For crying out loud, my rep with you guys is even worse than I thought. I'm not some kind of evil monster that feeds off of pain and suffering, you know. Huh, could have fooled me. He might be right though. I mean, he's always nice to that little girl. He's gotta have a soft spot hidden in there somewhere. What was her name? Tita? You wanna run that by me again? Crap, why'd you have to go and bring her up? Oops. So that's how you guys wanna play this, huh? I should have known being nice wasn't gonna get me anywhere. Way to frickin' go, Ries. No more messing around. Your asses are gonna be running your way back to the entrance. Anyone who falls behind any more than I'm willing to allow gets my blade chucked in the back of their head. Ugh, right. You're the one with the most stamina here, Rocco. You gotta lead the way so he doesn't catch up with us. Huh, that was the plan all along. Exhausting right to the very end, huh? Less talking, more running. Yes, sir. Right. Okay. Side story, training Agate-Style finished. So there you have it. I also got a Super Gladiator headband and 100 Mira. Is that because I fucked up a few times there? That's a very minuscule amount of Mira. What they should do is they should give you everything that you earned in there as a reward, like all the Sepith and items and whatnot, but no. So yeah, the Ravens are now members of the Bracer Guild. And because I don't know when or if we'll ever see them again, I'll let you know that the only time I think they've made an appearance since now has been in Akatsuki no Kiseki, where again I've said that game has a lot of weird playable characters. They're playable in there as bracers with formal bracer attire and I think new weapons maybe. Alright, let's go to, well, check the doors. Oh, I know what I want to do. I might as well get it out of the way. It's time to go a-fishing. Now that we've got Estelle with us. The Fisherman's Guild. Here we go. Bring to me the girl who loves to fish. Only then shall the door open. Imagine if they made me fight monsters right now. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Still yet to have to do another fight. It's gotta happen eventually. I imagine like some of the more serious doors are gonna be like, nah, the stuff in here is too good, you gotta fight monsters. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Estelle Bright who absolutely loved fishing. Meanwhile, in Grand Cell there existed a group of dedicated men and women who prided themselves on the sport. They were called the Fishermen's Guild. What else could it possibly called but fate were the two paths to cross? This is their peculiar story. Chapter 1. Our story begins at the lakeside. Is that my boy Lloyd? At the side of Valeria Lake lies a quiet little place by the name of the Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from her work, Estelle decided to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. At first, she had gotten exactly that. The fishing lover she was, she decided to borrow some gear from the inn and make her way out onto the pier to enjoy some quality time there. She saw one successful catch after another, and before long, her bucket was teeming with fish. But then there was Lloyd, a member of that one and only Fisherman's Guild, who happened to be at that very same inn, and on that very same day. He was having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he had arrived, he had set off in a boat to begin fishing. But try as he did, he hadn't managed to catch so much as a single fish. Now feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. Upon his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than a very pleased Estelle, rejoicing the size of her most recent catch. This sight was all it took to give rise to Lloyd's competitive nature. Now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her to a special kind of duel. And that's why I want to challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel. What now? A 5-round angler's duel. It's a special kind of competition we fishermen take part in, where they stake their pride and honor on the outcome. Once a member of the Fishermen's Guild mentions those words, there can be no turning back. The duel must take place. So let us do battle, with our finest fishing tackles on the line. I feel like I'm getting dragged into something completely nutso. I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn. Then you don't need to bet anything at all. That's fine. This duel is more for my own good than yours, and I intend to see it through no matter what. Doesn't sound like I've got much choice but to go along with this, huh? Are you ready? Yeah! I challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel. You're on, Buster! Oh god. This artwork is the greatest. Oh, so, a couple of years ago, at a convention, Falcom, along with, I believe, Kara Annie, that's the name of the company. It's like a famous goods company in Japan. Produced a, I kid you not, this is not a joke. They produced a package of fish sausage made allegedly from fish that Estelle caught herself that uses that exact artwork of Estelle. It's amazing. They actually made and sold that. I wish I could find it. I mean, I don't know how good it would be. I mean, I'm not going to eat it, given that it's a perishable. But I wish I could have it as a collector's item. What a novelty. Actual Estelle fish sausage. Oh, let's fish. Oh, God. Now, which rod should I use? This has a lot of strategy in it. I don't actually, want to do this. This is a hard door, by the way. This seems real dumb and goofy. But it has multiple difficulties, and as I recall, doing the final one was, really fucking hard. It was real bullshit. So I don't have, the strategies open on how to do this. What about bait? Let's go with Earthworm. So we gotta outfish Lloyd. I like to beat this, at least the most basic level of this door. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. See how Lloyd's doing. I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. I gotta take this baby slow and steady. Huh. Damn Lloyd. So good at fishing. So a good question is, I alluded to this door a little bit in terms of, I'm not sure whether or not this is canon. So you would think, wait, did this really happen in the past? Did Estelle actually get into a fishing contest with Lloyd? And it's not really clear, like, when would it be happening? Presumably after the Liberl Arc's collapse. So maybe while Estelle and Joshua were helping with the recovery efforts, like she found some free time to go fish over Valeria Lake shore. Whoops. This is hard. This is honestly hard. It's not as easy as regular fishing. Like, when would she find time for this? Where's Joshua? Is this really happening? Who knows? There's a good chance I'm not going to beat him. I don't know why it's so difficult, but it is. It's really tedious. I hate the fishing system in this game because it's very... There you go. It's very timing based, and there's like no other feedback for it. It's not like there's a controller rumble or anything. It's just like, try to press the button as soon as the exclamation point appears. Maybe you'll get something. There are a lot of layers to it too, like combining bait and rods. Lose the fish, you jerk. Ah, screw you, Lloyd. A salmon, come on, man. He's crushing me. He's gonna beat me too. I don't know, maybe I'll play this door off camera if we don't beat him. 'Cause this is like as interesting as it gets. There you go. Not bad. Hey, got a salmon of my own, but it's not as big as his, so I'm trailing him. There might only be 5 rounds too, so I think I would need him to not catch something and then get something of my own here. Screw you, Lloyd. Aw, yeah, take that. Gotta make the most of this opportunity. I can use the salmon. It's all or nothing, Estelle. Yeah! Come on, Estelle. Wow, this is a biggin'. Hell yeah, get that snake head. Take that, Lloyd. Oh no, that's right, he was going second. Therefore, I need him to miss out here. That or get something that's not bigger than like, what, 114 points? Haha! Take that, Lloyd. I have bested you. I have defeated your honor. Woohoo! I won! So I lost. What a battle. You fought admirably, Estelle. There's no shame in losing against someone as talented as you. Here, I want you to have this. We got a silver-colored lure. A lure made out of argam? Oh, shit. So is this... Does this mean what I think it does? Does that mean that this is actually, technically, a lure made out of, Mirage Sepith? Is that what that is? Ooh! So in the first chapter replay, I got into that topic a little bit about, like, what, the names of the types of Septium are that produce the Sepith. Like, we know that the 4 towers are seem to be named after the types of Septium: Esmelus, Cornelia, Saffrol, and Ambrel. But would that mean that this is technically the Silver Septium? Very, very cool if so. I couldn't possibly take this. It looks so expensive. No can do. Those are the rules. I challenge you to a duel while putting this on the line, and I was defeated. If you refuse to accept it, that will bring me even greater shame than I already face. So please, accept it. Well, if you really insist. I don't think I get to actually look at it, right? It's not like it's going to go into my menu as Kevin or Ries. Thus Estelle accepted the silver lure from Lloyd. And though feeling bliss thanks to her victory, she was also blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. What could it be? Got a fishing set and 5,000 Mira. Continue to check. No! It gets progressively more difficult. The second one's pretty hard too. I can't remember who you fight. It's a woman, I believe, and you end up somehow like encountering her in the sewers in Grand Cell or something. And I can't remember who the third guy is. But I know the third one, I believe, is on like the coastal road. Oh, it's so dumb. That door is so freaking dumb. Maybe I'll look up the rewards and decide whether or not it's worth pursuing in the future. Alright, so let's see. We've at least started all 3 sun doors. We know that the Zen one has additional levels to it. I don't think the Josette one does. How about star doors, though? So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've done all 6 star doors, which leaves the 2 moon doors. We got, oh, we did the Shara one. But right, we have the second half of Moon Door 1. And Moon Doors 3 and 4. Why don't we go over to Moon Door number 1. Oh, right. I think I'll get Agate and Tita. At least Agate. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering, accompanied by an ever-burning flame. Only then shall the door open. That's not, I don't know if that's the best description for Agate, the ever-burning flame. Should have said something like, I don't know, the heaviest blade in the land, or something like that. Let's go get him. Get over here, you two. Everyone's favorite couple. Going to jail, Agate. So inappropriate. Actually, let me go check on the pond. See if I can get some healing drink for Estelle. Get some CP. Look at this party. All right. Wanted to look at our support. So I don't have anyone in there right now. We got new people, so I want to know what they do. Speed, agility, items, and EP, ATS, ADF, HP, and CP. That's pretty good. Let's go with Zen. I like HP and defense. Back to Moon Door number 1. Alright, let's save in front of it, because we're probably going to have to stop in the middle of this door. Bring to me the girl skilled in blah 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 blah. Right, we just read it. Cool, they even put an opportunity for you to view it in the parts you want to. View part 2. Last time we came in here, we had to fight enemies. Will it be the same this time? Possibly. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. I suppose not. Hey, it's the Cecilia. City of Zeiss. So this is Agate flying into Zeiss. Can't believe I'm going through with this. Should've never given in to pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat is such a pain in the ass. But, well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. Stop complaining, Agate. Be a good big brother. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. About to give your body for science. Well, that's everything switched that needs to be. The machine guns are the new models, so they could probably do with some tweaking. That's all for its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of all the work we did through the night, you know. Ha, okay. I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as it is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage, then call it a day. But thanks to all of Tita's help, it ended up relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could get away with using it in a simple combat test even. And we should too. After all, it just so happens that we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Mom, Dad! Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But, all I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orwell gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mom! I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. But I'm sure all she wants to do is find out exactly what Agate's doing trying to worm his way to you in the first place. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a bad habit of scaring people off easily, but he's actually a kind and good person, I swear. Really now? I'm starting to get a little worried about him too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You're going then? That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. What? Mom, where are you going? Wait! Ah! Mom! Well, what in Adios name is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. What was Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. So is this before or after Kilika has left? What? Nope, Kilika's still here. Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is that researcher there, so it must have been... Oh my, what have we here? If it isn't Agate Crossner. I pity you, I really do. Come again? I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We've prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along. There's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. She's gone through the proper channels. Or, more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiful flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the Orwell gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations. Which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, Maybe the unforgivable sins you committed shall be... Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist to just do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So I really haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that really the reason you don't want to do this? Or are you just scared? Say that again. I can't find her anywhere in town at all. And she hasn't gone home. Just where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment. A little. That sounded like Mom. Could she be in the guild? If you want help that much. Tita? Agate? What are you doing with Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within a 1 cell's radius of my sugar powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a sec. Whoosh. Zoom. What the hell? What just happened there? She just up and ran off with Tita. I hope I didn't just witness her getting abducted by some dangerous... You don't need to worry about that. Oh, sup, Kilika? Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You've got to be kidding me! Her parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago now. Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly. But they really are Tita's parents. I can assure you of that. Are you trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood? And with that mystery solved, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Oh, yeah, lay it on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you got any quick jobs that need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first, there's this one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. Ugh, I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. I don't know much more about this Orbital Gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest of Liberl's orbital technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location you'll need to go to is Central Factory. A new weapon? Wait a sec. You said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita isn't involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you. She didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer, though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agate? Well, no, but... I've never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like. But her mom's nothing like she made her sound, and she seems kind of messed up in the head. If that kook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon... Put that request on hold for now, Kilika. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think on giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Oh, I have control. And I can save. How convenient. When we pick up next time, we continue with the second half of Moon Door number 1. Agate versus the Orbital Gear. Maybe. See you guys in the next one.